Live from Studio 6B in the Fimple Jamont Recreational Center for the Fashionably Retarded, it's Pran Funkels Live. And now, join us for lots of prank phone calls.
Welcome to Pran Funkels. Well, it's extremely late compared to when we normally would start a show on Saturday night, but there probably wasn't going to be a show, but me and Mike decided to do one. It's been a very long day for me. I'm back home after a week of doing weekday afternoon editions, and had an adventurous day, that most of which I spent at airports. So that was a lot of fun. I got up at about 5:30 Pacific time, and right now it's 2:09 Pacific time, but I'm back in the Central Time Zone. I was going to be home this evening, but there were some mishaps that occurred that resulted in me going through security 3 different times. Going through security at one gate at the San Francisco airport, and then leaving that terminal and going through security in a different one, and then having to leave that one and go through security in the original one again, and switching flights. And instead of taking a direct flight, I had to take another flight. So two flights total, and the second one I had to leave that terminal and walk to a different one and go through security in San Diego. So I didn't have enough time to check out the what's that dance club, whatever it is that Pat hangs out at, Sagerson. Anyway, so it's been a very long day. I actually didn't get home until an hour ago. And then we had, can you take a wild guess what we had? It took us more than 30 minutes to get the show actually started from when I initially started the session.
Butt lobster.
Yeah, we had technical butt lobster. And it wasn't as delicious as it sounds. So I'm probably going to be pretty loopy. I'm already just a little bit slow, so please excuse that. I've been up for a long time. I did get some naps in here and there throughout the day, so that's the only reason I'm doing okay now. And I'm drinking a Moose. I got this at a gas station. Well, I got it at a Quick Trip. Do you have that noise, Mike? They made that noise when I was purchasing my beer on the way home. There we go. If you hang out in a Quick Trip, you hear that a lot, because like every time they ring something up, it does that. So yeah, I'm drinking Pabst Blue Ribbon.
We got
Heineken.
picks.
Fuck that shit. So, and Mike agreed to join me. Patrick conked out. I think he had a pretty long day as well, and probably didn't get any naps in. But Mike agreed to join me, and I thought I was going to be home around 1 o'clock in the morning, and that didn't happen. Um, my ETA kept getting later and later, and ended up being 3 in the morning when I actually got home. So I had to call and wake Mike up. But I think he was experiencing some stuff. Is that right?
I was glad.
It was what?
This is a situation.
Yeah, so this is a Pran Funkels altered edition, and it's going to be more about sleep deprivation than anything else for me. But I mean, it's really not. I don't know. I'm okay. I'm drinking a Pabst Blue Ribbon, which I haven't had during the show in a while. I've had some not on the show, but oh, there's that throat clearing. Unnecessary throat clearing that I'm gonna try not to do. I don't like when I listen to podcasts and somebody does something annoying that's just like a habit. It really annoys me. And I guess there's always something, like I'm probably saying too much. But I try to be aware of that stuff and not be annoying about it, because this is a professional show. And it's so professional that guess what I'm doing?
Drinking.
Did you think you weren't going to hear that? Yeah, it's not during the day. It's just
Drinking.
I really broke through there by Data East, copyright 1986. All right.
How long have you been drinking?
About 30 minutes, I guess. I'm almost done with my first beer. So let's see. I guess we should check the feed, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
I'm going to check it live. Let's see.
Okay.
I'm checking it. I'm waiting for it to play. I don't know why it's not.
Fucking out of control shit.
I can see by the chat, it sounds like I think people can hear us. I can't get it to play, though, on mine. Maybe I need to. No, it won't. Okay. I'm going to have to reload that window, it looks like. Waiting for it to reload. I see the Weilers being consumed by the world. Waiting for it to reload.
Macintosh.
I see the Weilers being consumed. Okay. All right. I think we're good. We've got Payphone. We got Payphone in the chat. The Life of Tony and Rodzor.
You are a real man. High five.
Okay, high five. I think it was on the show. I was trying to think of his catchphrase because yeah, besides my wife. So it's high five. I can't believe I couldn't think of that. All I could think of was yeah, baby, because of, teacher lady also likes when Austin Powers says yeah, baby.
Have you seen that new Austin Powers?
So, all right. Well, thanks for tuning in to Pran Funkels. This is going to be a probably slower paced episode than the weekday editions that occurred, mainly because I was wide awake and well rested when I did those. And there was less humidity in the air. That's one thing. Every time I travel, especially to California, and then I come back to the middle part of the country, especially Oklahoma, I get out. I get back to the air. I get outside or just get off the plane, and I immediately notice, oh yeah, there's humidity. And it's kind of nice actually, just because if you grew up here, well, I'm mainly talking about during the summer, of course, or spring, whatever it is right now. It's hot here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not bad right now, but it's been in the 90s, I think, this week in Oklahoma. But yeah, you get back here and you can feel and you smell the moisture and the humidity, and you don't realize it until you get back here that you kind of missed it. But then when it's a hot day and you're outside, you get pretty angry, and I personally get tired of the humidity because I sweat a lot. And anyway, Pran Funkels live.
Yeah.
So, Kira said she might drop in, possibly, but
Very hot.
it's also possible that she went to bed. So we're not going to expect that. But if it happens, that'd be cool. Am I saying and too much? Uh-oh. All right.
Again?
Am I saying all right too much? Am I asking what I'm saying too much? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
All right.
I don't have that isolated from the Enterprise Square commercial like Kira does, but that's pretty funny. Pretty funny clip to play. We did that call to the plumbing company the other day, and it was strategically played during that call because we were talking about the toilet just kept filling and was overflowing into the floor, and we were scooping it up with buckets. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, anyway, so I guess let's just go ahead and start making calls, because who knows? I don't know how long we're going to go. I kind of feel like I'm going to go as long as I can. Let's see. I just got a message. Just got something that looked like Patrick was in the chat. Huh. Said that he clicked thumbs up on something I said. Anyway, I don't know. I'm guessing he's not able to join, but if he does, that'd be great. So, I do need to get another moose, but we can start off and I'll dial a number. Let's see. We've got some numbers that Mike has from products. Let's see.
Try my product.
Wait. So the number after what you typed. Is that
And Fred fucked it all up.
I want to call church shit,
Which
which is a weird name for. They put that on the screen with their number next to it.
Yeah, that's what it says. Church shit.
It says,
That's the one that ends in 100.
okay, that's what I thought. But Mike
For
posted
church.
some numbers in our chat, and it took out all the returns. So all the returns. So let's call.
My shit.
Let's call church shit. How about that? With the church lady. You want to do that? Want to do this?
Yeah.
Don't get too rude with that rapping.
Thank you for calling OKC Faith, a multi-ethnic and multi-generational church that is committed to touching life-changing destinies. We are located at 800 South Portland on Portland Avenue, just south of I-40. The church office is open Monday through Wednesday and on Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Thursday, the office opens at 9 a.m., closing each day from 12 to 1 for lunch. If this is a medical emergency, please call invalid entry. Thank you for calling.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a medical emergency, so I called a church.
That's what I was thinking. Like, do they get an emergency call?
Well, that lady sounded nice.
What the hell? That's crazy.
So they have a show on it. I mean, I'm not surprised on Sunday morning at 4 a.m, but
No, well, in the
why are
field,
they not answering?
They just constantly
Huh?
run. They run shit all day long.
You'd think if they're running a show with a number on the screen, they would have people answering the phone. I don't know. That lady sounded nice. That didn't sound like a full of shit ministry or anything. So let's see. What you want to call home shopping? Oh, so they were. Is this the after that number? Is this all one thing here? You see my screen there?
Yes, that's the home shopping information.
This is what they're selling on there.
Yeah, and he was on there too.
And this is a gentleman we've spoken about quite a bit lately, but it's his first name is spelled, well, he's got one of those weird names that has punctuation in it. His name is Dr-Ho. I'm not sure if the dash is part of, is his middle name Dash? And instead of spelling out dash, they're just using the symbol for dash there. I think I better drink some more moose. My voice is starting to get Jeff Daniels-y.
Dun, dun. No one drinks booze.
Tackle to the bash. I was starting to sound like star of Trial and Error, the film from 1997, starring Jeff Daniels and Michael Richards. Which, by the way, that brings up, that's a good segue into the other thing I wanted to mention. I was on one of the two planes I was on today. I was watching, it was a Virgin plane, which means no one's fucked it yet. That's a good joke. But you can watch it's a pretty big list of movies and TV shows for free on the screen in front of you. And of course the for free. We used to have a friend that would really get excited about anything that was free, and he would say it like that. It's free. One of those, one example, there was a church that he would walk to because you can go to this church and you can get free pizza. They're just giving it away. All you got to do is show up, pretend like you believe in God, and they're giving away this pizza for free. He didn't say it that way, but that was how I interpreted it, because that was literally the only reason he was going there. He was like walking in, getting the pizza, and leaving after he was done eating it. So that's what we were referencing there. Sorry. It's a loopy episode of Pran Funkels. And that was a guy that... Huh?
The things people would do for free pizza.
And it probably wasn't as good as DiGiorno, but that leads me back. Okay, but that guy we were just talking about, we have played a prank call that he made off of an old cassette. He was, we called him Moja number 2. That was kind of one of the nicknames we had for him. Because he kind of talked, he was kind of like Moja because he would stutter and was hard to understand what he was saying. But
he liked having
anyway,
multiple computers.
He liked what?
Multiple computers.
No, it was monitors. His mom had. He was always trying to one up everyone with everything, even though he was poor. So it's kind of like Kenny on South Park or something. And what's funny is I had like this crappy old. I had a Texas Instruments computer from the 70s, and I had a Commodore 128, and this was in the 90s. I mean, I was messing with these for novelty purposes, but also because we didn't have a computer at the time. Like, these were my computers, but I would just write stupid programs in BASIC and stuff. But anyway, this individual that we were talking about, his mom, he was bragging because his mom got a computer, and it was something that was like, I don't remember what it was, but it was not as, it sucked more than the Commodore that I had. But he was like acting like it was some technological, you know what I'm saying. But the thing that I made fun of him a lot for saying about it was it had 2 monitors, and I actually saw this thing, and it was like, you know, it was some old piece of shit, and the 2 monitors were like, one of them was one of those like one of them was like black with green text type of screens. What do you call it? Monochrome. And then the other one was like black with the orange. So like they weren't even like CGA. They were like monochrome. Like there was no reason to even have the 2 monitors. There was nothing. There was no improvement over the one monitor.
It served no purpose.
It was just like somebody gave it to them and wanted to get rid of the extra monitor. So
it was a selling point.
Yeah.
Get 2 monitors. Didn't we try to call him once on the show?
Well, it's funny because,
Didn't we try to call him once on the show? Or am I mistaken?
And we tried to call the original Moja, which that call's uploaded. We actually got some other dumb guy when they called his old number. Kira talked to some dumb guy that got really mad immediately. It's funny though, because like now there might be a reason to have 2 monitors if you're like editing video and stuff.
Right.
But back then I guess back then that also might be a reason that you'd want that, but not when you're using some old, it was probably a Tandy that sucked. Anyway, so it was
should
pretty
try to have-
ridiculous.
We should try to have him on the show sometime.
I've considered that, but
I think he would be.
I think he would, but there's a risk and the pros versus the cons. I think there's a lot more cons.
Yeah. I could see that.
So I don't know. I've thought about if I'm ever actually hanging out with him, which I haven't seen him in.
A little while.
It's been a few years. I do still talk to him occasionally, but anyway, this is probably boring for people to listen to. So let's call another number. We got another church shit number. It is Sunday morning, so why not do some church shit calling?
Yeah.
Want to? Let's call church shit number 2. Whoa!
Thank you for
That's
calling
very
the
loud.
Trinity Broadcasting Network, the world's largest Christian broadcaster, bringing the message of the gospel to the entire world through television, internet, and mobile networks. We are so thankful that you have reached out to us today. Because of the overwhelming response to our program, our volume is very heavy. However, your call is very important, so please stay on the line and
Hello, hi, thank you for calling TBN. My name is Valerie Gordon. Please know this call may be recorded for training purposes. Hi, may I help you with today's special offer, John Gray's new 3D set, The Shift? Hello? Hello?
Hello? Hello? Hello? Can I have
Nope, you gotta.
you?
They hung up. You gotta get up pretty early in the morning to put one over on that Pat Robertson or whatever that was. No, that was a giant haired lady, wasn't it?
Sounded like it. We need to call.
That was the Lotta gold spray painted furniture show.
I wonder if Jim Baker has a number, like if they have live stuff.
He definitely has a number to call to order the buckets of cheese and rice for
Well,
when.
The newest thing I've heard now about Jim Baker, which anybody that's a Stern fan heard the same thing I did because that's where I heard it. But
He's fucking a prostitute.
no, he claimed.
Oh, that's not a new.
Yeah, he spoke to God recently, and
Yes.
God let him know that he sent us 2 people that could cure cancer, but we aborted them as babies. So
Jim Baker said that, or was that Pat Robertson?
I think it was Jim Baker.
That sounds like some crazy shit that Pat Robertson would say.
I don't know. It could probably be either one.
Well, did he look more like Yoda, or did he look like Wolf Blitzer?
He looked like Jimmy Kimmel's dad.
What's he look like?
Wolf Blitzer.
Oh, okay.
Like
Then
identical.
Well, Jim Baker kind of looks like that, if I remember right. I know he's got that beard thing that he scoops that cheese and rice into, and it gets caught in it. That's pretty fucking disgusting. Yeah, those Vic Berger edited pieces, those are pretty good.
Here, I'm gonna share my screen with you.
Wow, there's a lot of screen sharing going on. I'm not sure if Pat Robertson would approve of this.
You see my
It's
screen?
It's getting a little gay. Oh, okay, yeah. Looking at a picture of Wolf Blitzer and Jimmy Kimmel's dad. Very similar, yes.
Stop sharing.
Stop sharing your screen. All right. Well, who wants to call boner pills? Anybody want to call boner pills? Or should we call back that?
Hey, you want to try to talk to the church shit? She picked up. Might give her a shot.
Well, use that soundboard again.
That lady? The
Yeah.
paranoid.
I beg you.
Thank you for calling the Trinity Broadcasting Network, the world's largest Christian broadcaster, bringing the message of the gospel.
TBN, my name is Bonnie Reininger. Please know this call may be recorded for training purposes. May I help you with today's special offer of John Gray's new 3-CD set, The Shift?
Yes.
Hello? Okay, I'll be happy to help you with that. To better serve you, may I have the spelling of your first and last name, please?
I need help.
I'm sorry?
I don't know where you are.
Yes, I'm located in Ohio. May I have the spelling of your first and last name, please?
Yes. Grace.
Pardon me?
Grace.
How do you spell your first name?
Are you in a room?
Okay, I'm having a hard time understanding you.
Is this your telephone?
Okay, well, I can hear myself clearer than I can hear you, actually.
What is your
Do you have me
name?
on- My name is Bonnie.
What's the matter, honey?
Nothing's the matter with me.
Where did you
Hello?
find this telephone?
I don't know what's wrong with the phone. Perhaps you could call right back as we have a bad connection, okay?
You want to come see me?
Why don't you give us a call right back? Thank you. Bye-bye.
Your mother loves you. Yes, you do. Hello?
She hung up just now.
No.
Well, it is Mother's Day. It is Mother's Day, so that's important information that. Yeah, that lady, I guess we're having the stupid thing where it echoes back to them. Not much we can do about that, I don't believe. I think it just.
That she could hear herself better.
Yeah, like it was echoing her voice back to her.
Kira was in Kira was in the chat a little bit ago.
Yeah, I saw that.
Maybe we can give her a call and see how it sounds, if she's still around.
Yeah,
Waiting
maybe. Well, when we called the I think it was the Trinity broadcasting number, Rod Zor said, "Rip ears." So I agreed with that.
High
All
five.
right. All right, let's I give Kira a call and test the phone. I'm going to do that now.
My wife is dead.
Have you seen that new Borat movie? They ought to make a TV show about that.
Can I put a camera in the lady toilet?
That's pretty funny.
This one Skype worked. All right, let's do a test call.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah,
I can't hear nothing.
Can you hear me?
Are you outside or in the house?
Yeah, I hear both. It's echoing back at me.
You're echoing
Are you in the
back.
hospital?
Yeah, like everything I say comes back.
Should I restart the window?
Give it a try.
All right, let's try that.
She.
Yep. Yep, we're going to call.
Are you horsing around, sir?
Oh, I never got to my DiGiorno reference.
Yep.
Just a second. Let's do another test call here. On Pran Funkels.
Hi.
How's it sound?
Sounds good right now. There's no echo.
Good, just making sure there. Okay.
Yeah, and you guys sound a lot more clear. So.
Do I sound okay?
Has someone hurt you?
Yeah, it's way better now.
Okay. Well, thanks for helping us out.
No problem.
Thanks, Kira.
Sure.
Feel free join in the hangout if you want, whenever you can.
I might not have time, but if I do, I'll stop by.
All right. We'll
Bye.
talk to you later.
Okay.
Have a new bagel.
See you bye.
Okay. So yeah, anyway, I was on the plane, the Virgin America, and so they have among the free things you can watch for free. You could get it for free. It would always be something really stupid too. It'd be something like a free pencil if you go to AutoZone and buy a sun visor for your a windshield protector for your car or something. I don't know. That's a random thing, but it'd be something where it was like, who gives a shit? But he'd just be so excited because you got something for free. Anyway, so they had the movies were decent, but that particular flight was not quite long enough to watch a movie, but they had a bunch of TV shows. Well, they had some TV shows. Most of them were okay, but like there wasn't a lot I was interested in watching. Like the first thing was Young Sheldon. That was they had I think every episode of that you could watch for free.
What was it?
Young Sheldon.
Oh boy.
Are you familiar with that?
I know what it is.
You know what that is?
I've never watched it.
Yeah.
Did you
I've
watch
tried
it?
to avoid it. No, I didn't. But there's this. I was talking about the the critically acclaimed film from 1997, starring Michael Richards and Jeff Daniels, Trial and Error. There was a TV series on, I believe it's on NBC. And I don't know if it's been canceled already. I'm not sure exactly if it came out. I don't remember how recently it was, but I watched the first few episodes of that, and it's John Lithgow
Yeah.
is in it.
What's it
But
called?
Trial and Error.
Hmm.
Not starring Michael Richards and Jeff Daniels from 1997. But I noticed in the background, I believe that's what it was I was watching. Yeah, well, that's the only thing I watched, so it had to have been. But I'm pretty sure the DiGiorno guy was like an extra in the background on an episode, and it made me realize I think that guy is one of those. I think he's one of those actors that's like been in a ton of shit, but had little to no lines.
Yeah.
I mean, probably the pinnacle of his acting career has been to make out with that piece of pizza, which is not. It's not unlike the current thumbnail we have for Pran Funkels, which is the world drinking all of the Weilers. Did you know that 90% of the Earth's water is made up of Weilers? It's a fact.
So did you watch anything on the way out there?
To San Francisco?
Yeah.
No, because I was only on one. I was only on a Virgin plane for an hour and a half today, and it was like it was unintentionally because, well, we missed our flight, and it wasn't really our fault, so we had to take these different flights. But you know what?
What?
Because it wasn't really our fault, we got these other flights, and we ended up, at least we got back home at 3 in the morning. We didn't have to sit at the airport for another day. We got these other flights for free. They just gave them to us.
So you got your money back from the flight you missed?
No, but we got home and didn't.
And didn't have to pay more?
No, we just got home about 8 or 9 hours later than we thought we were going to, and had to take 2 flights and go through security a 4th time in one day.
You get free peanuts.
So, absolutely not.
No?
Those are a killer. Those are a killer. Have you not heard? I did drink a lot of tomato juice on the planes, though. So that was like my I wasn't really hungry, but I felt like I needed something other than because you get one free drink, or on a longer flight we got 2 free drinks.
Totally free.
So Yeah, I drink tomato juice as my free drinks. That was like my
Like a Bloody Mary, or just
no, no, just tomato juice. No, if it had if alcohol is involved, you're gonna pay dearly for that on a plane, and I wasn't gonna do that because I knew I was just gonna fall asleep. So why waste money on alcohol? So
Sounds miserable.
well, I like tomato juice. Well, I like V8. Anyway, are we off the subject? I don't know. Or is this a Pran Funkel?
I think is this a voicemail?
Oh, yeah. Well, they haven't left a voicemail in a while, other than I left a brief one the other day.
I always find it interesting to hear about flights and dealing with these airports because I've never flown before and never been in the airport other than to pick people up, and I just can't
And
imagine the stress and the bullshit.
and are you not going to?
I don't know. I mean, if something arose that was worth it, I might, but I'm not crazy about it. I'm not. It's nothing I look forward to, or
Well, personally, it once you've done it once, it's not quite so bad because you know what to expect. But I'm old enough that I flew once before 9/11. So, and yeah. Yeah, security was like not something you even, it wasn't that big of a deal, but I think it was 1999 was the first time I flew somewhere. And yeah, I don't even remember going through security. It wasn't even like an issue. And people just like they would just let people in. Like you didn't have to have a boarding pass. You didn't have to be getting on a flight. You could just hang out in the airport.
Yeah, I do remember as a kid going to the airport and where you could get all the way to the terminal and watch people take off and shit. That seem
Anyway,
close anymore, but yeah, sounds miserable. I'll stick to driving.
it's not a lot of fun. And part of the thing here, the most annoying thing about airports is you never know what to expect. If it's one that you've never been to before, for example, the Kansas City airport, you have to go to the specific set of gates that you're going to leave from. You have to go through security. And then once you go through that security, like most decent airports, you can go through security and then you still have some restaurants and stuff so that if you're sitting there for an hour or two, at least you can eat something. The Kansas City airport, you go through security and then you're just like sitting there and your only option is like this shitty little stand that has like water, and they don't have gum. That's something I learned. They have mint flavored Mentos. That's the closest thing to gum they have. They have like five things, and five things that each cost $5. I think for a bottle of water and Mentos was like $6 and change. Anyway, yeah. So, and then other airports you go to, and it makes you appreciate the Kansas City airport because if you have to walk for about 2 miles within a certain amount of time and go through security again, in my opinion, you should never have to exit the airport and then go back through security when you're on a layover.
Yeah.
That's kind of shitty. Anyway.
Kind of redundant.
Let's make a Pran Funkel. What do you want to call boner pills?
I think Grandpa needs some boner pills.
I was thinking that. Bored the shit out of the listeners.
Thanks for calling
Probably
Androzine.
have.
This call may be recorded. Please hold while we connect you to the next available agent.
Recorded for quality assurance.
Androzine is complete nourishment that restores sexual youth. It's made with high potency, high purity, all natural ingredients from all over the world, including the Amazon rainforest. If a man is relying on drugs to increase his sexual performance, he's not addressing the causes. So in the long run, he's going to build up a tolerance and compounding effects of the negative effects. At the same time, not addressing the causes, he's going to be worse off. He needs the nourishment of androzine. So as soon as you take the product, because of its binary release system formulation, it gets into the body, but it also stays for a long duration. So when you take this product on a daily basis, it stays in your body 24 hours per day. We talk about spontaneity. Prescription erection pills are clumsy. You got to really time these things perfectly. You can't eat most of the time with these products. And if you don't hit that window of opportunity, it's over with. Androzine nourishes your body. The people that use androzine, whether you're 21 or 71, and I've had them in all different ranges, the best testimonial I get from people is that I'm starting to wear her out where she used to wear me out. When you become more sensual and virile, which androzine does, it makes you more sensuous. You could just touch a guy's hand and he's ready to go. Sensitivity is a big part of that, which prescription erection pills do not do. They do not increase arousal. They do not boost sensitivity. They do not help the orgasmic experience. They only work on the effect. Androzine works on the brain, the hypothalamus, the pituitary, the testicular axis, which are the gonads, the adrenals, the prostate. It's a complete male spectrum formula. When man becomes sexually capable and more fortified, sexually youthful, sexually healthier, he's much more confident. It's not only good in the bedroom, Mike, it's good in the boardroom, it's good in the gym. Men need androzine. It allows them not only to be sexually capable, but strong and confident. And I guarantee, as a me thing, it's going to make you stronger, but as a we thing, your significant other is going to be extremely pleased. Androzine is complete nourishment that restores sexual youth. It's made with high potency, high purity, all natural ingredients from all over the world, including the Amazon rainforest. If a man is relying on drugs to increase his sexual performance, he's not addressing the causes. So in the long run, he's going to build up a tolerance and compounding effects of the negative effects. At the same time, not addressing the causes, he's going to be worse off. He needs the nourishment of androzine. So as soon as you take the product, because of its binary release system formulation, it gets into the body, but it also stays for a long duration. So when you take this product on a daily basis, it stays in your body 24 hours per day. We talk about spontaneity. Prescription erection pills are clumsy. You got to really time. Okay, what the fuck?
I don't know. I just joined, and so I'm doing my stretch routine right now, and I'm wearing my USB headset. So this is going to be a first on Pran Funkels. Should be interesting. I cannot play clips, so.
Well, you sound like you're using a device similar to Patrick's headset.
Yeah, this one's like way better quality, but the drawback is I can't do that and play clips or do soundboards at the same time. I can only talk.
Oh, because it uses up USB space.
Yeah.
I'm going to call this number back because I'm curious if it even said we were on hold.
Thanks for calling Androzine. This call may be recorded. Please hold while we connect you to the next available agent.
This is more pleasant.
You know, I like it.
What's the theme to Mr. Belvedere?
There's just so many people ordering that crap right now. They've got to put us on hold for 5 minutes. Okay, let's move on. Plec- Pom 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 pompadour.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares?
Also, the same guy who sang the commercials for ALL detergent.
I believe it is. I think his name is Leon Redbone or something like that.
Huh? Because I kept trying to find that commercial on YouTube and I could not find it. I listened to your guys' last weekday show and was pretty amazed by that San Francisco news song and then the going places and all that.
Yeah, that makes me assume that that's a guy from San Francisco.
Yeah, it could be.
My favorite jeans, I wear them so much, they're hard to keep clean. Every time stains on my favorite jeans fall, Mama left them out with ALL, the stained lips, that's all.
Yeah.
Drop jacket, as you came through the door, now I'm glad.
How the hell did you find that? Like,
Yeah,
the blink of an eye, and I couldn't find it.
Leon Red. Yeah, Miles, who's been on Pran Funkels, is like an expert on stuff like that. He's an expert on. It's hard to explain what stuff like that is, but he knows who Leon Redbone is, and he's the guy who did Mr. Belvedere and the ALL That's All commercial. I think he's. I think he might be from Oklahoma, or I don't know. Let's see. It might be why Miles is familiar with him.
Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
Is it Swiss Miss hot cocoa?
Apple Jackson.
Hot chocolate.
Yeah, don't put Apple Jacks in your hot chocolate. It's not good. You know what I can I can finally attempt to do. I haven't thought of it, but since on XP I can actually do everything again on Hangouts, I should like hook this up to my Windows 7, this headset, and then do like clips and soundboards on the XP machine. Probably sound a lot better.
That's how me and Mike are forced to do shows, is use our cell phones and our laptops. Because if you're using Apple products, that's pretty much what you have to do. You want to hear a couple of tidbits about Leon Redbone?
Sure.
I don't think he has anything to do with Oklahoma, but aside from the Mr. Belvedere theme, he also, let's see, where's he? The closing credits of the 2003 film Elf, he sang "Baby It's Cold Outside" with Zooey Deschanel.
Okay.
He also performed. Let's see. He performs Frosty the Snowman with Dr. John, which seems like a good. They could really do a good duet, I think.
I don't know.
They're kind of interchangeable.
That's
sound somewhat. They have similar styles.
Like I wouldn't put him in a duet, but like I would put him in the same song, taking turns with verses or something.
Yeah, I was kind of being sarcastic about the duet, but I don't think they could harmonize. I think they'd both be doing the same exact thing.
Yeah. Record.
By the world. By the world. By the world. Oh, I guess my phone that I'm talking to you through was still connected, but my computer was not.
What he name
So-
says that you're cutting in and out.
But my computer was not.
What he name
So-
says that you're cutting in and out.
Okay, I think it's working now.
Try my product.
So how long were we out there? Hopefully not too long.
Well, you know, it's like when little Mac gets punched by Mike Tyson, and about that long.
Macintosh.
Or
Yeah,
when
don't
Mike
put
Tyson
Applejack
punches
in your
Alf.
hot chocolate. It's not good.
Ah!
You know what I can
He
finally attempt to do. I haven't thought of it, but oh really? Me? Since
I
I'm
wasn't sure if
extra
that
key, I
was
can
you or
actually
from the playback.
do everything again on Hangouts. I should like hook this up to my. I'm a lot better.
To
Yeah, you should.
I'm an international woman.
Wait, now Stephanie's on.
Wait, were you just now playing that, or was that on the
That was Mike playing it.
just now, or was that on the
Apple
replay?
products.
No, that was right now.
Products. That's pretty much what you have to do. You want to hear a couple of tidbits?
Well, I don't know. I'm talking to myself and Stephanie. I'm not really sure what's happening here.
My name is Greg Peckerspink.
Okay, well, if anyone missed it, we were talking about Leon Redbone. He did the Mr. Belvedere theme and the ALL That's All detergent commercial, and he also appeared on an episode of Life Goes On with Corky. I think he followed Corky around and just kind of sang and narrated everything that he was doing on that episode. It was a musical episode. And what was the other? Oh, he sang the end theme to Elf with Zoe Deschanel. Baby, it's cold outside, so I can't.
Now I'm glad.
So I think that brings everyone up to date.
I'm glad I know that.
So thanks for listening to Pran Funkels.
Live.
I think we're in a fight. Leon Redbone or the red skeleton from
Leon Redbone won't get back up as much as many times because I think that skeleton will get back up at least 256 times.
Yep. And then the game, well, you'd run out of time before that happened, so you could never really test it without a cheat code. I remember that one level of Castlevania. It's like the music was like. Yeah, and like keeping with the theme that we've talked about, and that I did the same thing as a kid when I didn't know you guys. Like, I don't know why if my friend and I put the words Lake Erie in there, like Lake Erie, and Lake Erie.
That seems like a random thing, like you just heard about Lake Erie that particular day.
Possibly.
I really can't
But baby,
stay.
it's cold outside.
I've got to go away.
Baby, it's cold outside.
This evening has been
And hoping that you drop
so
in.
very nice.
Okay. Well, that's him. He really doesn't want her to leave.
His voice sounds like really, really thick brownie mix or something. I don't know.
It's been not enough water has been added to it.
Yeah.
It's been whisked if there wasn't enough water in it.
Right.
All right, let's make another Pran Funkel. I guess I need to Mike, you're gonna have to repost. I've lost the oh, he did the theme to Harry and the Hendersons. Are you there, Mike?
Yes.
Do you have that queued up?
Yes. There we go.
How'd you get 'em? Way up north in a house that's new. Never fallen through the big
I've got a balloon in my mouth while I see you.
Your feet's too big. Don't want you 'cause your feet's too big. Can't you use you 'cause your feet's too big? I love you 'cause your feet's too big. Oh, your feet's too big. Don't want you 'cause your feet's too big. Mad at you 'cause your feet's too big.
Make it
Oh,
stop,
boy.
please. That's very clever.
Wow. The variety in lyrics is just such a poet.
You know what they say, big feet. Leon Redbone doesn't like you.
Oh, what a discriminatory a-hole.
So that brings me back to Trial and Error, starring not starring Michael Richards and Jeff Daniels. John Lithgow, his character on the show, his name is Larry Henderson. And as you might not know, if you're not extremely familiar with the movie, it was called Harry and the Hendersons, and John Lithgow starred in it.
I never saw it or the TV show.
Well, John Lithgow was Mr. Henderson. I'm not sure what his first name is, but it seems like, yeah, I remember that show being on. I probably watched one episode of it as a kid. The Harry and Hendersons TV show. They had to make a show out of every single 80s comedy that more than 10 people showed up to see at the theater.
Yeah, Uncle Buck. And then you got like usually those shows like fail, but they just came out with, and I was talking about this to everybody in the Facebook chat, but came out with a YouTube Red show called Cobra Kai, and it picks up like 34 years after the Karate Kid, the first one. And it's
how many years?
34.
34 years later.
Yeah, and I watched the whole season 1. It's really good. So.
Well, just a side note for anyone who's interested. John Lithgow's character in Harry and Henderson's movie is George Henderson. But his character on Trial and Error is Larry Henderson.
Oh, okay.
So you can take that to the Frank Bank.
Frank Bank, Spank Bank.
I'm gonna jot that down in the Frank Bank Spank Bank. I've got it's got a new Leave It to Beaver book cover over that.
I'm not sure you want to put Mr. Henderson in there, but I'm sure somebody would like to.
Well, I might want to put Florence in there.
Not sure about that.
All right. Pran Funkels.
Live.
Okay, so Mike, did you post? Okay, yeah, we got the numbers back. The chat had disappeared. Do we want to call Sebria?
What is that?
I'm not sure.
Sounds like something for your brain.
What's I'm looking at the note. What is Amy Yao?
No idea.
That's just because I copied and pasted it from the chat, so it's saying that.
Oh.
From me.
Oh. AMU. Okay. AMU, but it's all run together. All right, let's call Sebria and ask about the Chrysler Sebring that they're giving away for free.
Or Sea Breeze. Was that a deodorant or something?
I've got to step away for just a second.
Hola, muy buen día. Se está comunicando a Sibria. Mi nombre es Araí. ¿Con quién tengo el gusto?
¿Qué?
Hola, muy buen día. Se está comunicando a Sibria. ¿Con quién tengo el gusto? Hola, muy buen día. Se está comunicando a Sibria. Mi nombre es Araí. ¿Con quién tengo el gusto?
¿Te gusta leche, por favor?
¿Sí? ¿Se está comunicando a Sibria?
Sí. Yo quiero leche, por favor.
¿Cómo, perdón?
¿Tiene usted leche?
¿Cómo? Disculpe, se está comunicando a la línea para ordenar Siria.
Es muy serioso.
¿Aló?
¿Aló?
Se está comunicando a Siria.
¿Cómo se llama, por favor?
Disculpe, se está comunicando a Siria. ¿Es a dónde se quiere comunicar?
Sí. ¿Qué es el producto?
¿Aló?
Hola.
Sí, si me escucha, le pido se vuelva a comunicar, por favor.
¿Qué es el producto? Yo pienso que tengo el número incorrecto. Lo siento. Adiós.
Hello. Hello. This is Hector.
I think she's gone. I can't tell because Cody's not sharing the screen. My Spanish really sucks, so I couldn't understand most of what she was saying. And
Pran Funkels, bilingual edition.
In case y'all can't speak
yeah.
Spanish, that was a really funny phone call.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I needed to reshare my screen. I forgot that I had to restart the thing.
Can you see it now?
Yes. I kept asking her for milk, and she was like, "Are you serious?" or something. I don't know. I think that's what she was saying. I don't know.
What was milk?
Leche?
Oh, okay.
Milk.
Let's see. I'm going to refer to this number list that has random numbers on it.
Maybe they can call Chase and try to get in on their orgy.
That was on this daytime list, right?
Yeah.
Where is it? I'm looking for it. I guess it wasn't labeled as that, maybe.
Should be. I have it on here. Let me get to that. Let me get to the computer here. It's like really relaxing doing yoga and stretching while you're doing the show.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't think it would even work, but it's nice. Okay.
I guess it's like listening to the show but participating.
Yeah, it's like halfway. It's interesting. Chase.
Oh, there it is. I don't know how I missed that.
Okay.
It's the same one in the list, right?
Should be.
Here we go.
Welcome to Chase. Para español, oprima el asterisco. Please enter your debit card, account number, or user ID, followed by the pound key. For you to a customer service specialist, please enter your debit card, account number, or user ID.
I think Patrick has something to say about that.
One moment while we connect you with a customer service specialist. This call will be monitored or recorded.
Okay, so
Okay,
for choosing
so
Chase. My name is Doris. May I know your first and last name, please? Thank you for choosing Chase. My name is Doris. May I know your first and last name, please? I'm not hearing
Yes,
any disturbance from the other line.
can
Please
you hear
call
me?
Chase customer
Okay,
service.
hello.
Back at your
Hi.
convenience. You have a
Are you
great
there?
one. Goodbye for now.
All right, I like you.
Wanna lick you.
Already initiated hanging up process. Can't stop at this point. No turning back. I know you're talking, but I have to still hang up. Didn't hear an orgy that time.
I know.
Let's try it.
I have to ask about that.
Do you want to do it?
Welcome
you
to
start
Chase.
it,
Para
and I'll
español,
butt in.
oprima el asterisco.
I'm gonna lick you.
Before we connect you to a customer service specialist, please enter your... One moment while we connect you with a customer service specialist. This call will be monitored or recorded.
Thank you for choosing Chase. This is Maria. May I have your first and last name?
Dustin Biles.
Good morning, sir. How may I help you with your Chase account today?
I had a thing show up that says it's something about eggs, and it's not one. It's not something I purchased. It's on there.
Oh, I'm so sorry for that unauthorized transaction, sir. Let me pull up your account so I can get more information about that, okay? May I have your account number or socials?
Oh, what's going on here, honey?
It's that egg thing that showed up.
Oh.
Hello?
Well, hi. How are you?
Yes, hi. Welcome to Chase. This is Maria.
Hi,
And
Maria.
just to let you know, this call is monitored and recorded. Who am I speaking with?
Well, this is Lacey. And what's going on in your office? Are there any like cute people in there? Could we talk to them and maybe we could all talk together?
Okay.
Yeah?
But whose Chase account are we talking about?
Well, I'm gonna chase you down the hallway. Hmm. Can I do that?
Hello?
Yeah. I'm here.
Okay. So is it your Chase account, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. So how may I help you with your Chase account today?
Well, can you wear like a cute pink teddy and can I chase you down the hallway?
I'm sorry, do you want to dispute the transaction or?
Oh, I'd like to do many transactions with you. Honey, are you on the phone?
Yeah.
What do you think?
It sounds good. I mean, it's this egg thing. I don't know. It was on my statement, you know.
Oh. Yes, ma'am?
Yes?
Okay. It's a hard-boiled egg. It's a really hard egg.
Yeah, I don't know if it said that, but I like the sound of it.
Hmm. Help us, ma'am.
That she hung up. Just then.
She was getting aroused, so she had to go.
Wah, my wife. Sexy time.
It did sound like there was a bit of a get together going on in the background.
Yeah, not quite as hot as the other one. Sounded like you called Russia or something.
This is a little bit crazy sounding. I heard some pigs snorting, and it's just a lot of debauchery.
Oh man. Like a lot of hot and sweaty people packed into like a very small cube shaped room.
Yeah, it was about the size. It was like that storage shed that's out behind Burger King where they keep the buns or whatever.
Yeah. Lots of handprints on the walls and stuff.
There's a lot of bun.
Some fanny smacking.
Looks like Witty Name is the only person still in the chat, I'm noticing.
I think everybody else went to bed.
Well, we still got some people watching, but that's Pran Funkels Loopy edition. You're gonna want to loop it with Luprin.
Yeah, make sure you keep watching the video of the Weiler's World.
I had this Casio sampling keyboard. I'm sure if you check an episode within the last 3 years, it's been discussed on the show, but it was one of those little sampling keyboards. I think it was a Casio SA-01 or something along those lines, but had the little drum pads. But anyway, you could record a sample and then you could like do different effects to it. And the effects you could do was loop it. So it would just repeat, And we used to say, me and Patrick would say, loop it with Luprin. based on of course, the Noop it with Nuprin. If you had a headache, Noop it was the campaign, which is like basically suggesting that there's radioactive material in the pill.
Yeah, really.
Which I don't think it's around anymore.
Wonder why.
I think they were yellow too, if I remember right. The little yellow pills or something like that.
That sounds familiar. Yeah.
Anyway, Patrick has something to say about that.
Okay, so
Patrick is in the world of Tron and he's being de-rezzed right now.
Okay, so so tight I could see his still there.
Stephen Keaton, Stephen Cow.
Okay, so still there.
Stephen Keaton, Stephen Cow.
You keep stepping on it. God.
Still there.
Stephen Keaton, Stephen Cow.
Still there.
Stephen Keaton, Stephen.
Okay.
All right, well, let's make another call on Pran Funkels.
With your host, Frankie Fusco. Sounds like game show music, but...
And the Fuscanarians. I don't know. To me, it sounds like someone just completed typing in their initials after gaining a high score on Breakthrough.
That's what
From
that is?
Data East, 1986.
So that's after you put your initials in, it makes you feel cool.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting because they did the thing that Capcom did a lot in the 80s on their arcade games where they would have a song for when you're typing in your initials. Well, not really typing, but using the joystick to, and then when you were done and you hit end, it would play like a similar to what you just heard. It would have like a soundtrack to typing in your initials, and then when you were done, it played like a finale to typing in your initials. So that's pretty.
Go ahead.
It's pretty interesting. Not every data East game did that, but Breakthrough did.
That's cool. Like a nice little perk when you get your name in.
I thought it was kind of exciting. There's also when you would pass the level. I no longer have it open, so now I'm looking for it real quick. Let's see. Oh, nope, that's the same one. Sorry. It would play this.
Like, what kind of game is that? I don't remember.
It's kind of like a Jeep that you're operating, and it's one of those games where it's scrolling and you you have to like keep up with the screen. So
Okay.
you're just basically jumping over obstacles and shooting stuff. It's kind of like, Moon Patrol, but a lot more fun and not so simple. So you just have to get to the end of the level. I don't think there's any bosses or anything, but like you're playing it and it's playing this So that's the song that plays on every level. It's like a lot of Data East games in the 80s, arcade games, they would have like one song for the entire game. But then you'd finally get to the end of a level and it played this. So there's like this pleasure point in my brain that, is that what you call it? I don't know. Anyway, what do you call that? When it like brings back a memory of actually getting to the end of a level, and it just, you're not sure exactly when it's going to happen, but because it starts playing, your car keeps moving, but it starts playing that music and you're no longer in control of the car. It's just going forward.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I can't think of the name of it.
It has that effect because it just takes me back to playing that. Anyway.
That's cool. Yeah, I have similar memories of games. It's so different now. Like, you can't. Back then, you go to the arcade and you'd actually spend your little money that you had, and it was important, and it was so like real and surreal at the same time.
Yeah, I used to scrounge up as many quarters as I could to go to the bowling alley on Wednesday night because my mom was on a bowling league and they had Shinobi. So I would get as many quarters as I could, and my goal was always to beat the game, but I never did until later in life when I purchased one. It was before you could actually accurately emulate it. It was one of the first major purchases I made I think I was 18. Once I was able to have a job and save up money, I started buying arcade games.
Yeah, I never had one, but yeah, Shinobi's a very hard game to beat.
Yeah, it's once you get to the mission 5, you can't continue. So you get
Really?
one shot at it. It's Roston is the same way, which was actually that was also one of the first games I bought arcade wise. But speaking of people,
You know just who you are.
we're coming for you. We're gonna arrest you. You know just who you are and what you've done.
We got your rap sheet.
We got you on camera committing those crimes. Well, I think it's time to move on to another Pran Funkels, but we're gonna have to see what Patrick thinks about that.
Okay, so
And Patrick's just having a lot of technical difficulties tonight.
Okay.
Hey, Patrick, you need to like reset your connection, I think. Oh, he's gone.
Damn it. I keep losing him. Mike, are you still there?
Hi. Where are you?
All right, let's see what else we got. Should we call the Cat's Alarm Company guy? Wake him up.
I don't think he'll answer.
Did you hear when he did answer the other day?
Yeah, and he like
It's
couldn't
like-
hear it.
Yeah, unfortunately, the only time he's ever answered, and then we were having a glitch from Hangouts. Yeah, it sounded like we woke him up, and it was like 5 in the evening. Hello?
Well, maybe he was taking a cat nap. Hmm?
Let's just give him a try.
Okay.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
Okay.
Yeah. I gotta go soon. I got a photo shoot in the morning to get my beauty rest.
All right. Well, let's see if Computer Connections answers.
There's 14 foster kids.
That he gets paid handsomely for his real income.
Yeah.
Take in way too many kids.
Must be a great dad.
Thank you for calling Computer Connections. Our normal
business hours are not at all Monday through Friday.
Yeah. And
normal business. We're not a normal business.
did he record that while he was driving too?
Sounds like it. Illegally.
Yeah. About 4 months late on his registration too, I bet. That guy didn't even like attempt to treat you like a customer. He's like, computer connections, put that back. Like, get off the toilet.
Put that chicken back on the toilet. Yeah, he was completely taken off guard that someone was actually calling to have their computer worked on. And then of course he was, yeah, I've had some experiences with, one of my exes actually worked at a place that was like this mom and pop computer repair place. And it was a bunch of like dipshit guys. That guy reminded me of one of them because they were just these dipshit asshole computer guys that would just, they were assholes to the other employees and the customers, and like, just pieces of shit, and it reminded me of that. Like this company, like they make their money by gouging old people basically, and they're also just assholes to everyone else. And they would have an attitude like that guy did, where he was like, well, hey, I'm going to Taos, New Mexico for 1 week, and then after that I'm coming back and I'm going to be playing Scrabble with my uncle and for another week after that. So you might just call some of them Indian motherfuckers if you need it worked on right now. Stupid. Them dumb Indians will answer the phone. Anyway, sorry.
And then you'll get scammed. So like, God, people like that, just go kill yourself, please. Yeah.
It's like they feel like they have some kind of power over other people because they know how to remove viruses from a Windows machine or something.
Yeah, makes them feel important and in areas of their life that are severely lacking.
All right. Are you looking at my screen?
Mm-hmm.
Is this something I should call, or is this a number that was given? Or no, this is a chat line. Okay, maybe not that.
I think our trial is probably over. So it wouldn't be. Well, we could, when we get the new number going, we could call it.
Should we try to call Adam? I don't think he answered during the week.
Nah, let's wake some guy up. Let's call like, these are daytime numbers. Let me just find something off this list here. I gotta go after this one.
Okay.
This is alarm system.
Thanks for calling. Pran Funkels, Loopy Edition. Loop it with Looprin.
Thank you for calling Protect Your Home, your ADT authorized premier provider. All calls are recorded for quality assurance purposes. To hear these selections in English, please press pound now. For Spanish, press star. Para español, presione 3. For ADT Home Security System sales, please press 1 to speak with a security advisor. If you are an existing ADT customer or are inquiring, I'm sorry, this is an invalid option. Para español, thank you for calling into Defenders with the Protect Your Home experts, your local ADT authorized premier provider. All calls are recorded for quality assurance purposes. Para español, presione 8. If you're experiencing an emergency, please call 1-800-369-0996 to be transferred to that number now. Please press 1. For all customer care inquiries, please press 3. To ensure the highest quality service, our office is currently closed. Please call back during our normal business hours. Our office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to midnight. Saturday, 8.
They say 1, and then the next option is 3.
God, like, make it more complicated.
Hi, you've reached aaronvac.com. If you know your party's extension, please dial it now. For
That is an invalid entry.
Vlad is an invalid Dracula.
Your call may be recorded for quality assurance. Please stay on the line for the next available representative.
Thank you for calling the Fears Not to Wadi Law Firm. This is Raina. How can I help you?
Yes, hello?
Yes.
Thank you for calling the Fears. Yes, how can I help?
This is Hector.
Hello?
The what?
Hi, Hector. How can I help you?
Somebody called me from this number.
Okay, you've reached the Fears Not to Wadi Law Firm. Are you getting any assistance from us with a case, or were you reaching out to us about a new case?
Yeah?
Oh, which was it? I'm sorry, sir. Are you an existing client, or are you calling about a new case?
But where's Ileana?
You've reached the Fears Not to Wadi Law Firm, sir. My name is Raina.
Ileana calls me
I
from
can
your
see
number.
if I have an Eliana available.
The
Okay,
reason
I'll
keep
see if I
calling
have her
is 'cause
available.
Ileana's
Have you
calling
signed
me.
any paperwork with a law firm yet?
I am being extorted, for better lack of words.
Okay, I understand, sir. I'm very sorry that you're going through this. Is this your first time reaching out to us about this matter?
No.
Or have you already provided your case details?
Yeah?
Okay, so you provided your case details. And did you sign any paperwork with the law firm?
But where's Ileana?
Sir, in order to find out how to best help you, I'll need to know if you signed paperwork with a law firm or not.
Yes.
Okay. So I can request a call back from Eliana. I don't have her available right now. Let me get your first and last name.
Oh, no, I am available, darling.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, this is Ileana.
I'm sorry. I'm a little confused. My name is Raina.
Hello, Reina.
You had reached out to us regarding a legal matter, and I was just going to take down a message. Who did you need me to send the message to?
Did you say this is the Nacho Wadi?
Yes, this is an attorney's office. The Fears Nacho Wadi Law Firm.
So you have very fierce nachos?
I have your telephone number here, ma'am. You've reached an attorney's office. Do you need me to send your number to the attorney? I have it here on my caller ID.
Yes.
Please.
Okay. Are you an existing client, or I'm not understanding what exactly it is that you're calling about?
You talk to Hector. He will tell you detail.
Okay.
I do air conditioning. For better lack of words.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm not sure I understand what it is that you're calling about. I do understand that you're an existing client, so I can go ahead and send a message for you. Who do you need me to direct this message to?
Well, okay. Let's iron this out. And it's we're having a heat wave over here.
Sir, I'm not sure what the heat wave has to do with you needing to send a message, but I just need to know who you need me to send this message to.
Why do you get all upset?
Oh, ma'am?
I'm trying to figure out how to best help you here, sir. So who did you need me to send a message for you to?
Oh, ma'am, the virus is being consumed.
Let me place you on a brief hold. Just one moment.
Hello?
Thank you for your patience on hold. How may I help you?
Yes, it's me, Hector. You've been calling me.
This is a law office. We don't have anyone in the office at the moment. Were you returning a call to someone that had made a call to you?
Yeah.
And who is it that had reached out to you?
Captain Mark?
I'm sorry, you said Catherine?
Captain Mark.
We don't have a Captain Mark here at the law firm.
Yeah. Wait a minute. I don't know what that is. What is the origin
Who was
of
it
this,
that reached out to you?
call? Hello?
Hello? Who was it that had reached out to you?
Hello? Well, somebody called me from this number.
All right, and who was it, please? I can leave a message for you.
Captain Mark.
We don't have a Captain Mark at the law firm, sir.
Indiana?
I'm sorry?
Okay. So, what?
Is this Selena?
No, this is Fears Nachawati Law Firm. This is the law office.
I'm looking for Eliana.
All right, I can leave a message for you. Are you being represented by the firm?
That is correct.
And your name, please?
Somebody invaded my privacy. My name is Hector.
Okay.
Gladstone.
I'm sorry, what is your first and last name?
Hector.
And your last name, please, Hector?
Gladstone.
Gladstone, Gladstone?
Yes.
And your phone number is 605-646-3713?
That is correct. Eliana calls me from your
I
number.
will forward a message over for you and request a return call for you. I hope you have a good morning.
Where's Eliana?
No one is in the office at this time. It's 6 a.m. They'll be returning on Monday at 9 a.m.
Is she home or no?
This is not a residential number, as I mentioned, but I'll ask that your call is returned. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Is she a foreigner, a Russian?
She hung up.
That went pretty. That went a little hot.
Yeah, that went all right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I need to be going soon, dude.
All right. I was gonna try to do one call as grandpa.
Yeah, do that.
If you wanna go, I can do it without you. But...
I'll hang around and listen.
I think Patrick's gonna listen also.
Okay, so what? Still there?
Stephen Keaton, Stephen Cow.
And in a roundabout way, I think he's saying that those people are assholes. They know just who they are. They're very set in their ways. They're independent through and through. I think that's what he said. All right, Pran Funkels. Anybody still listening out there? I think we got some people still listening. So, are you looking at my screen, Mike?
Yes.
So I wanna call this, right?
Right.
Is that this number?
Yes.
Okay.
I'd like to order 60s box set.
Thank you for calling Time Life. We are looking forward to talking with you. To better address your needs, please listen to the following and select accordingly. For quality purposes, this call may be recorded. If you are interested in placing an order or hearing more about this great offer, please press 1 for one of our sales specialists. If you have already placed an order,
Take it out of the bottom.
Thanks, Brandon. This call may be recorded for quality assurance. May I please have your name? Hello, thank you for calling Time Life Presents 60s. Again, my name is Brandon. This call may be recorded for quality assurance. May I please have your name?
Roger.
Sorry, what's the first name?
Roger.
Audrey?
Roger.
I'm sorry, what?
Roger.
Oh, Roger. And Roger, your last name?
Belkin.
Duncan?
Belkin.
I'm sorry, what?
Belkin.
B, are you saying B or D?
B is in boy.
Okay, Belkin.
Yeah.
All right, Roger, and just to confirm with your credit card or debit card tonight, you're getting Time Life Presents the 60s. It is 8 CDs plus the 2 bonus DVDs. It's 5 monthly payments of $26.99 with free shipping.
Yeah.
Sir, I'm having a hard time hearing you. You sound really far away from the phone.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. And I have your telephone number is 605-646-3713. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes.
Okay. And may I please have your billing address?
423 Wonder Lane.
Sorry, 423 what?
Wonder Lane.
Wonder Lane?
Yeah.
Okay.
Plenty Bears, South Dakota, 57714.
I'm sorry, what's the city name though?
Plenty Bears, South Dakota, 57714.
Yeah, I got South Dakota and I got the zip code, but I can't really understand what you're saying for the city name.
Plenty Bears.
Plenty Bears?
Yes.
Is that one or two words?
2.
Okay. And you want to ship to the same address, the 423 Wonder Lane, Plenty Bears, South Dakota, 57714?
Oh, they have a Gindelson box where they usually put the stuff.
I can't hear you, sir.
We have a Gindelson box where they usually drop the stuff off at.
All right. What's that number of the box, or?
You put in a code and the man or doorman comes out and gets it.
Okay. But where do you want to ship then? Do you want to ship to somewhere else then, or I don't really get what you're saying to me, sir.
Yes, it's the same address.
But is there a box number or something, or?
It's under my name.
Okay. So we'll just ship it to that same address. Again, 423 Wonder Lane, Plenty Bears, South Dakota, 57714, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Do you have an email you want to add today to get a shipping confirmation?
Yeah.
I can barely hear you, sir.
Yeah, it's Roger B. 7 at geocities.net.
Okay.
I'm going to have to speak with someone from the Crackernut Village about these technical difficulties.
Sorry, what?
Is there someone from the Crackernut Village that can speak with me?
So this is Time Life. I have no idea what you mean about Kraken Village, or what do you mean by that?
It's a production company at Crackernut Village.
I have no idea what that is, sir. This is Time Life.
Yeah, from the Zombies, the production company.
Right. Again, I have no idea what that is. Again, this is Time Life.
Yes.
Right.
No, I'm sorry. It just
Sorry, what?
we had a technical difficulty with the phone earlier today. I thought I was talking to someone.
Okay. Do you want to complete your order for Time Life, or?
Oh. Yes.
All right. So may I have your name exactly how it appears on your card? Like, is there a middle initial on your card, Roger?
Yeah. The brawler has it. I think it's ROGERBELKIN.
Yeah,
He's
but is
got
there
the
a middle
number.
initial on your card?
No, sir.
Okay. Are you using a Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express? Are you using a Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express?
That's a Visa.
Nope. All right, now I can hear you again. And may I have the card number whenever you're ready?
Yeah, so the brawler has it.
Sorry, what?
93247 223 257
Yeah, it's going in and out. I did not get any of that. So can I have the card number whenever you're ready?
That's a Visa. It's not a MasterCard. Starts with
All right.
4.
Yep, go ahead with the card number.
32457 223 47 8, 46, 5.
Again, it keeps on cutting out, sir. I can't understand. You know, I'm not getting the whole card number because whatever thing you're playing is cutting in and out. So can you please say the card number?
That is
Well,
here.
That's a Visa and it starts with a 4.
Yep.
Wait, I had a recording that plays it.
7, 8.
Right, but it keeps on cutting out, sir, and I can't understand what he's saying. So that's what I'm saying. Can you just say it, please? It makes it so much easier.
Motherfucker. 4, 6, 8, 5, 2, 3, 8, 7, 5, 4, 10, 22, 35.
Okay.
Does that work?
It's not cutting out. I'm not getting the whole card number. That's why I've been asking if you could just say it. But sure, we'll try it this
Did
way.
that work?
So the expiration date?
What is it? I think it's in January, August 2020.
Okay. And the 3 digits on the back of the card?
5, 2, 3.
Yeah. Like I was trying to tell you before, Roger, I cannot understand the full 16-digit card number because whatever person or recording you're playing after when I ask you the card number, I can't hear it all. So that's why I've said, could you just please tell me the card number? But so I'm not getting the full card number.
I got an app on my smartphone that plays that saves
I know.
all
That's
your
what I keep on telling you. It cuts out. I cannot hear the whole card number when you do that. So that's why I've been asking if you could just tell me. So it'd be a lot easier.
Wonder why.
Well, my wife's asleep it's in the dresser and I don't want to wake her up. But it's
Well, then
not,
call
I got it
us
saved
when you
on
have the
this
card,
file.
sir, because I can hear you fine, but whatever recording you play that plays the card, it goes in and out. I cannot hear it. So that's why I've been asking if you could just say it.
Let me
But
turn
yeah,
it
if you don't
up a
have the
little
card in
bit
front
and
of
I'll try it again.
you, just call us when you have the card in front of you.
Oh, it's tight. I turned it up.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to help, sir. Again, like I've been trying to tell you, it's cutting in and out.
Get
So I'll
ready.
hear some of the numbers, and then I won't hear some of the other numbers. I'll hear some of the numbers, and I won't hear some of the other numbers. That's why I've been saying, could you just repeat it? But
Oh, yeah. Get ready. 4, 7, 8, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 7, 5, 4, 46, 35.
yeah, again, it's not. That's why I've been asking if you could just repeat it. But give us a call when you have the car in front of you, sir, because I cannot keep on doing this. I can't hear it. So
Can you send an email and I'll send it the number and the email?
yeah, we don't do that, sir. That's why I've been just trying to ask if you could just say it for me, because I've heard you fine throughout the rest of the call. You've been playing this recording for the card number, and it keeps on cutting in and out, and I cannot hear it. So that's why I've been asking, could you just say it for me? But apparently not. So that's what I'm saying. Give us a call when you have the card in front of you, and we can help you out.
What's your extension so I can continue with the
7059.
Motherfucker, my dick was hard.
Turn that off. I'm sorry, sir.
Mosquitoes and yellow flies through dog days.
It's an app that my son has on his phone that keeps playing that.
Yeah, I can hear it. And I keep on hearing kind of in and out. But
You ain't got
sorry,
sense
Roger.
enough to fucking pour piss out of a boot.
Yeah. Anyways, Roger, just give us a call. Like I said, when you have the card in front of you, I'll help you out, okay?
I'm just in my shit right now.
All right. Have a good day, Roger.
You scared the shit out of me. I don't know what to say.
He's not. Okay, he hung up.
That was pretty.
Oh, that was. Yeah, I was laughing throughout that call. All right, Pran Funkels.
It was nice talking with you.
I'm not sure how long we went there. When did we start?
I think it's 3. Was it 4?
Yeah, I think we started roughly 2 hours ago. I don't know.
This was about right.
The sun's definitely coming up here.
Yeah.
I like the motherfucker. That was pretty good. That guy was just like convinced that it was actually something that an old man was playing or something.
Keep playing your machine.
All right, so I need to keep track of that because we've got his extension number if we want to try to get that same guy again. Where's that number?
That was the.
Is that that's one you posted?
Yeah, Time Life.
Where'd you post that?
I don't know. I'm not seeing it now. Oh, here. I'll post it again at the bottom of the chat.
All right. Pran Funkels, thanks for hanging out with us. It's been a long week on Pran Funkels. But it went by so quickly because we were having fun. Dick-a-duck-a about it.
No, it isn't.
Classic rock all day.
I don't know.
Well, I think that last call is deserving of this. Do you think?
Just waiting to get you off.
Scott.
Off the phone, that is.
Right now.
Okay, well.
To a good time.
I guess the fact that the sun is up again, do you know what that means? I think you know what that means.
What?
Means this is happening.
Drinking.
Okay, well.
I ain't upset.
We got some decent calls. It's been an odd week. I believe we've had an episode for every day of the week in this last week of Pran Funkels.
There's a lot.
Something like
A lot
that.
of shows this week. None of them were super long, but still worked out pretty well.
My dick was long. Maybe not for every day. We had a Saturday show. No, yeah, we did. Because Friday, yesterday, I guess that was, or 2 days ago, we did a show. There's two of them. All right, well, it's been a historic week on Pran Funkels, and we thank you for listening. We'll be back next weekend or at some point. Not sure when the next episode will occur, but at the latest, it'll be Saturday night.
For 8 days.
Freight days. Okay, well, I thought I had an end theme queued up. Nope, here it is. Okay. Thanks for listening to Pran Funkels. Mr. Lady joined us in the chat. Thanks for joining us. Love you a lot. And we'd like to fancy all of you. At some point, we'll get to that. You ready to end the show, Mike?
Yeah.
I did buy some Verwampies and some Weekle Whoppers. Gary Busey was hanging around and near the trash can at the outside of the airport in San Diego. I didn't find Carmen there, but I found Gary Busey and his teeth.
What
hanging out.
the hell are you talking about?
He had some Weekle Whoppers for us. All right. Well, thanks for listening to Pran Funkels. There's been a lot of rambling and incoherent babbling, but had some good calls. Okay. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time. It's been surreal.
See you back.
Good night. And as always, it's a Gendelson situation.
Motherfucker, my dick was hard.